Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Herbalist, who is said to have gone to Queen Naomi's church to beg Queen Naomi or to look for Queen Naomi, was pushed out of her church and beaten by members of her church, this herbalist and her crew. They said that some members of the church, especially the young boys in the church, said this nonsense is getting out of hand, that they cannot just sit back and watch these people continue to torment this woman's life like that. 1 minute you're doing one thing, the next sweep you're coming to beg. So if you had hurt her, would the begging have changed anything? And for me, I think it is a good thing that they did, so that they know that anytime you commit a sin, anytime you hurt Queen Naomi, anytime you do your drama with Queen Naomi, you live with the consequences and stop coming to her church to look for her because you think that she's very forgiving. You think that you can do anything to her and get away with. What is it? If you have the heart to want to hurt her like that, why will you not have the heart to stay with the consequences? Why do you always go there to beg? Every time they go, they give them chair, they nyash down, they do. The next one goes, they give chair, they nyash down, they do. The next one go, they give chair, they nyash down, and they do, and they keep coming and coming and coming. They said this time, the young boys in that church said that it's not going to happen. That was how they disgracefully pushed these people out of the church. Yes, so we heard it, that they disgracefully pushed them out of the church and asked them never to come back there again and ask for forgiveness. Queen Naomi is not God. Don't come and ask her for forgiveness. You've done something, go and ask God for forgiveness. Stop coming here over and over again, because nobody knows what they go there for. Every time it is so sweet. And fortunately for Queen Naomi, she wasn't even there. Before people would have started dragging her, I'm sure that by now they would have been saying, why would they do that? The church is the house of God. Why would they push people who went to act? They did not go there to go and repent. They went there to ask for forgiveness over a sin that they will still commit again. How many times, how many people, how many days? There's always something. This one will do and go and ask for forgiveness. That one will do and go and ask for forgiveness. When will all that nonsense stop? They said that was what these people were saying. They disgraced them and they pushed them out. Because when that man was talking to the Ooni of Ife, remember, he said that Queen Naomi is not an ordinary person. That the night that he tried to invoke a curse against Queen Naomi, pertaining that pregnancy, that night he almost died. And that was when he called the Oloris to tell them to leave Queen Naomi alone. That Queen Naomi is not an ordinary woman, that if they continue, something bad is going to happen to them. Then the reason why they now came to the Ooni of Ife was because they sent talks to them. The question that they are asking them in church right now is that if these people had not sent talks to you, would you have come to the Ooni of Ife? If they had not sent talks to you, would you have come to try and report this case to us? The truth remains that they probably would have collected more and more money to continue doing what they are doing. Even when they know that it is not working, they would have done it, because these people are driven by the love for money. These people are driven by the satisfaction that money brings. And that is why they continue to perpetuate harm against this innocent woman. They said they drove them away, that these boys beat them up, and the crew, and drove them away. This will serve. I think this is something that ought to have come a long time ago, so that even the Loris, when they would do one thing and they want to go to that church, this thing, is it that they are taking advantage of the fact that she is a child of God? Would you do this to an ordinary person who could care less what happens to you? You go there, they arrest you. You go there, they arrest you. If it's not now that when she sees them anywhere close to her, she used to call DSS. Before, she would just keep quiet, sit down, they'll give her, they would talk and talk, she'll say, okay. They will tell her sorry, she'll say, okay. And all of that, they will continue to do. What is it with Queen Naomi? What has Queen Naomi done to all of you? What has she done to deserve this? Why can't she rest? What is your problem? Get a life. You're married to the Ooni of Ife, she's married to the Ooni of Ife. And so what? So what? Is she stopping you? She's not Ooni of Ife, she's not making decisions for the Ooni of Ife. The last time we checked, it's Ooni who is the king. He makes decision for himself, not the other way around. So what is this drama about? Why can't you guys leave Queen Naomi alone? They said that was what that they dealt with them and beat them up and threw them out disgracefully. So that next time some other person would go there. I'm going to bring you more update though. Do not forget these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information. Thank you. I love you guys.